YouTube, this is Slinger, and today I'm bringing you another Rome Total War online commentary video where I will be playing as Macedon and my opponent, Indian King of the Heaven clan, is playing as Carthage. Now, I am bringing a new army to the field this time. I call this my Macedonian massed Phalanx army, and as you can see, it has very little cav. I only have 2 units of gold companions, but my main infantry body has 4 gold royal pikes, 2 gold phalanx pikes, 4 gold levy pikes, 2 bronze gold militia hoplites, and 6 regular foot archers. My opponent Heaven has brought a slightly more conventional Carthage army. He has 5 units of gold sacred band hoplites, very tough heavy infantry, 6 units of it appears gold slingers, 2 units of gold Balearic slingers, 2 units of Libyan spearmen. They have 3 upgrades, I can't tell which, 2 units of sacred band cav, and 2 units of, I think, bronze long shield cav, or silver bronze long shield cav. So anyway, the battle kicks off with us moving our troops into position. My opponent had those Balearic slingers, and they can easily outgun my 6 regular foot archers, so I'm pushing my archers back so his slingers have to come close in the range of my guys. Although his cav are nearby, and I don't want to waste my precious companion cav. I only have 2 squadrons of them. But anyway, this allows my infantry to make forays forward, and my cav will always be very closely supported by my infantry, so I can keep forcing his skirmish line back, and this allows my archers to get free shots off, so this is allowing me to even the missile duel in my favor. So anyway, the focus of this army is to use these 4 units of gold royal pikes to hold the enemy in place, while use the phalanx pikemen to screen flanking moves made by the levy pikemen, and militia hoplites to ward the rear of the royal pikemen, and companions to support where they are needed. This is quite a defensive army, but also focuses on using numbers to outflank the enemy. So my opponent is sending 2 units of long shields around to distract and annoy me, and it's quite a useful tactic sometimes to send cav around behind enemy lines because it disrupts the game plan. But the key to counter that is to turn your camera around in the view that I'm in right now, so you can see everything going on in the battlefield. So I can keep an eye on the long shields as well as keep an eye on everything going on in the battlefield. So anyway, these slingers are coming a bit forward, so I'm just using my phalanx pikemen to scare them away. They're on skirmish mode, and he has to put them on skirmish mode because he's so close to my lines, otherwise it would be too easy for my companions to come out and ride his guys down. And yep, so we're just going at it. Some of my archers are taking a beating, but even though my archers are outnumbered by his units of slingers, he has 8 units of slingers combined with his Balearic slingers, and I only have 6 units of regular archers. I'm still laying waste to his regular slingers, although his Balearics are still almost intact. Balearics are very tough slingers. I'm really worried about his royal pikes. He has 5 units of them, all fully gold upgraded, and sacred band hoplites are very tough heavy infantry, and he has 2 units of Libyan spearmen to support his cav. So now he sees that I'm winning the missile duel, so he's gonna have to come to me. So I'm gonna place my royal pikes in the dense blocks. My royal pike line has taken quite a lot of damage from his slinger fire, so that's gonna be a wee bit of a problem. Now my royal pikes are outnumbered from the front, so I'm gonna make outflanking maneuvers with my phalanx pikemen. So I'm gonna use this unit of phalanx pikemen to screen my levy pikes, while my levy pikes will be used to outflank, and if these guys try to go for my levy pikes, my royal pikes can come and push them away. So here I'm gonna push forward with my phalanx pikemen to get rid of this unit of levy spearmen. I'm using them to protect my levy pikemen, so these Libyan spearmen don't stand a chance against my phalanx pikemen. So my phalanx pikemen are just gonna gun them down. So now my opponent's Indian King is moving his phalanxes into position. I advance to meet his challenge. My men are placed in dense blocks to help resist the onslaught of the sacred band hoplites, although his guys are very tough, and I don't expect my royal pikes to come out of this if they don't receive any help. And as you can see, I'm using my phalanx pikemen here to ward off his Libyan spearmen, and they just hack down these Libyan spearmen, while I'm using my levy pikemen to flank these sacred band and using the long reach of my pikes, these sacred band don't have any chance of defending themselves against my levy pikes. Now here I'm just making some forays of my cav. His sacred band turned around in time and fend off my companions, and these long shields are running riot throughout my archer line, but they're prevented from striking the rears of my royal pikes because of my militia hoplite line. Now one of my companions routes there, although I bring in lots of support, and I turn these levy pikes around and I snag a few of his sacred band, but one of my militia hoplites had moved away, and now he's striking into the rears of my men. So now it's a race to see who can wrap up whose flanks, although I'm wrapping up his right flank with support from my militia hoplites, and now I'm sending my phalanx pikemen around the flank. So I've caught this unit in the rear. My companions have managed to fight off the long shields behind, and now I've completely encircled the sacred band force. I have levy pikemen and phalanx pikemen closing in from all sides. Most of my royal pikemen are dead, but I have enough excess infantry in the form of phalanx pikemen and levy pikes to completely surround these sacred band. Now sacred band are infinitely superior to my troops one-on-one, but these sacred band, as you can see, they're just being stabbed from behind by gold phalanx pikes, so those guys just got massacred, and all these sacred band are just being massacred from behind. And he tried to make a rush on my levy pikes, although my levy pikes turned around and hacked them to bits. Now my companions are caught in another fray of these guys. My companions are outnumbered and a bit outgunned. I tried to phalanx charge these guys, but at the last second my guys sort of turn around, so they're allowed to slaughter my companions unmolested. Although my levy pikes do arrive in time, but they don't kill anyone, but they scare these guys off, leaving me with 2 companions. And my archers are running riot, chasing these guys. Meanwhile, I have some militia hoplites ganging up on these sacred band. These sacred band wandered around and were busy slaughtering my militia hoplites. Although they're caught a bit out of formation, and this allows my militia hoplites to gang up on them, on individual hoplites, and hack them apart. And my levy pikes came in and overwhelmed them and just hacked them apart. So anyway, this was the first time I used this tactic against a clan player. I hadn't been brave enough previously. I'd only used it against randomers, and some of those randomers were very good, and most were quite surprised when they saw me bring this massive army along. So as you can see, most of those sacred band hoplites, they didn't die fighting from the front. Most of them were actually speared in the back. You can see those guys, they died all died on their fronts. It means they were stabbed in the back. So most of my royal pikes are dead, but like I said earlier, I only use them to hold enemy position, while I use my phalanx pikemen and levy pikes to overwhelm my opponents using sheer numbers. So anyway, that's pretty much the entire battle. I'll fast forward to the results screen. That's my opponent admitting defeat, so that's results screen. Hope you guys enjoyed this game, and hopefully you learned something from using massed phalanx tactics, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Phalanx out.